up. Come on. Wake up in the morning. Good morning, Robin. What's going on here? I know I hear you. There you go. All right, 19 minutes after 7 o'clock. It's October 21st, 2014. October 21st. You're almost up to October 22nd, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
Good morning, Robin. How you doing over there?
Just fine. Good morning, Larry. How are you?
Pretty good this morning. Right now, here at the studios of WOCA, The Source, it is 66 degrees as we broadcast live from the Paddock Mall, just outside the WOCA commissary.
It is beautiful, isn't it?
Come
Absolutely
visit the commissary
gorgeous.
and enjoy a bite to eat.
Yeah.
Well, I understand we're getting some more vendors in the commissary.
Oh, nice. Who's coming?
I don't know.
Wow.
I don't know who's coming.
McDonald's.
You want McDonald's to come?
Yeah, that'll be a big hit, I think.
You think? Well, it would be a big hit. It probably would stay.
Yeah.
It's just, some of the vendors that come to the WOCA commissary leave. But the mainstays are always there. Chick-fil-A is always there.
Right, exactly. Chick-fil-A is like one of the best.
All right, let's see what we've got this morning. 7:35. Okay, there was an opinion piece, I guess you would say. I think everything's an opinion piece lately. I think the news is just a bunch of opinion pieces.
Yeah.
Anyway,
probably.
there was an opinion piece in the Star Banner, and Bill Thompson wrote the piece, and he points out that 546 new laws are typically, that's the average, per year the federal government adds to the books.
Okay.
He points out that only 184 new laws had been enacted during this congressional session, I guess you would say. Which is even 100 fewer than last year, which was already the lowest in 2 generations. And he's kind of saying in his article that Rich Nugent is kind of blaming the Democrats, and the Democrats are blaming the Republicans. And I'm thinking, well, gee, sounds like a good thing. I always thought fewer laws is better laws.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, unless you really find one that really needs to be put into place. I really think sometimes we have way too many laws.
I think so.
So we're supposed to hold them to a standard of about 500 something laws. Otherwise, you're a failure as a Congress.
Yeah.
I think we should applaud them for saying, no, we don't need that one. So I want to talk to you a little bit about that. I think the opinion piece is an opinion piece, and it's okay. I just wanted to talk about the idea as to whether you think more laws is, 546.
Yeah, right, exactly.
I mean, why? What were we, let's see, if there's 546 a year, right? Isn't that what he's saying? A year.
Yeah.
Okay. So then every 2 years it's 1,000 something new laws, right? Which means 20 years ago, there was 20,000. I got to know 10,000.
Yeah.
20 years ago, there was 10,000 fewer laws.
Right.
10,000 fewer laws.
Wow. Do we really
How
need
did
all
we
those?
survive with all those laws?
Exactly.
How did we survive? Now I know with technology, we got to have a new law. You got a device. You got to make that a law. Got to make this a law.
Exactly. Forget common sense. Just make laws, and people are going to do what they do anyway.
Anyway, so we'll talk about that, and maybe. Oh, you know what I thought I'd do also is open up the phones to yesterday's discussion, because the phone lines weren't working yesterday.
No, I think
they
they're
seem
working
to be
now.
working today. Yeah,
I hope
everything
so.
seems to be working today. So
Yeah.
thank you to whoever fixed it all, and I apologize again to our listeners because
Ocala, Mac, and PC.
I thought thank you. And
They're the ones.
And I thought yesterday was a pretty good topic to debate about this mayor in Houston issuing subpoenas or getting her lawyers to issue subpoenas to the pastors, or mandating that they turn over their sermons to see who is behind this anti-men and women's room ordinance.
Yeah, exactly.
Who doesn't want this? What's the matter with you out there?
And the big question is...
I want to find out.
Well, she never answered the question. Does she use the men's room? She
We
never
didn't ask
answered
her.
that. That's right, we didn't.
But I think, well, anyway. I got a couple of letters focusing on that part of it, though. I think the real debate is not whether men should be able to use women's rooms, but whether the people's will should be respected. I think the other part of this, too, is that she's basically saying that people don't think for themselves, that they only follow what their pastor tells them to do. And,
Yeah, that's the bigger issue. Separation
All right.
here. Church is a private entity from government. Government doesn't rule everybody.
All right, so that's what we're doing at 7:35. Kind of.
Okay.
It's kind of a little bit of a mixed bag because of the phone
Okay.
issues yesterday. I think I mostly want to stick to the number of laws. I think that's an interesting topic. Anyway, News Bites today at 8:35. That's where we turn off our opinions and our commentary, and we try to deliver the news, although commentary is often built into those stories because that's just the way the news is written these days.
Yep.
So we will let you figure that out. Actually, some of the stories are just cold, hard news. Cold. Do you say hard first or cold first? Cold, hard news.
Cold
Okay,
first. Cold, hard news.
Carol Ann Baldwin will be in the studio at 9:05. In the Garden with Carol Ann is what we call her segment
Yep.
because she's got a brand new song, about a month old now, right?
Yep, she does.
And anyway, so she's a master gardener, if you didn't already know, and Carol Ann will answer your questions about your lawns, your gardens, and everything associated with those things. My neighbor and friend Doug has bananas on his banana tree. I'm so jealous.
Yeah, they're huge. And his banana trees were propagated from yours.
Oh, so they're my grand bananas.
Yes, they are. They're your grand bananas. Those trees wouldn't be
I'm a
there if it
grandfather
wasn't for
to
your
bananas.
banana trees. That's right.
I'm a grandfather to bananas.
That's right. The
Now,
neighbor
Doug
before.
also has, he was pointing it out to me, sugar cane growing on the side of his place.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome.
That's cool. I never saw sugar cane growing. In fact, I didn't really look that closely at it, so
Yeah.
I'll just tell
I
Carol
don't know
Ann
what
and
it was.
I'll share that. We have a famous lady coming on at 10:05. Depending on what you consider famous, she's probably one of the most famous people in the world
Yeah.
because she's on QVC. She's on the shopping channel, and she's on there all the time.
Yep.
I found videos of her all over the internet. Her name is Meg Flather. She's the TV host for QVC America and Canada's shopping channel. She's, let's see, gosh, Lizzie's credentials. She also happens to be a singer and a songwriter. We've got some of her music we're going to share with you. She's a Backstage Bistro award-winning performer featured at the Gay Men's Health Crisis.
That's right.
Really?
Yes.
She was at New York's Webster Hall.
They had a health crisis, and she.
I don't know. I'm just gonna be honest with you. Why I groaned. I just would be so disappointed if it turns out she's a lesbian. That's okay.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's a politically incorrect thing to say. I don't know. I'm just telling you how I feel. We're supposed to tell you how we feel, aren't we? Isn't that the way the
Exactly.
world is now?
That's right. We're supposed to be upfront, no hiding anything. Just blurt it out.
The Vermont Film Festival and Tribeca Film and Family Festival. She won something at.
Yep.
She appeared on the Home Shopping Network, Shop NBC, whatever that is, the Discovery Channel, TVSN of Australia.
That is cool.
She's the creator of one of her own one-woman show called The Home Shopping Diva. She is the Home Shopping Diva. She's got a
funny.
book called The Home Shopping Diva. Anyway, so I can't wait to chat with her. Meg Flather at 10:05.
Yeah.
And then Damage Control. Joe Reichel, I think, is back from his trip. He went up hunting in Maine, and
Yeah.
I saw on Facebook that he shot himself a wabbit. He shot himself a wabbit.
Aw. That's okay. They grow big up there.
They grow big up there. When they're big, it's okay to shoot them.
Yeah, that's what I'm
The
told.
little
anyway.
cute bunny wabbits, you leave them alone. With the big
That's
ones, go
right.
ahead. Knock out those wackly wabbits.
Yeah, don't come in my backyard. I like my bunnies.
Daniel, Erica, Joe will be here to answer your damage control,
Yeah.
your repair questions.
His
for your home.
brother-in-law was here last week.
Sure was,
Mike
sure was.
Sobieski.
Daniel Erico is coming on at 11:05. Daniel is the founder of FreeChildrenStories.com. He's got a book called The Bravest Knight Who Ever Lived.
Yep.
There you go. Find out about
We
that.
have a theme today.
Find out about that at 11:05. What do you mean? 11:20 today. Christopher Speed. What a cool name, Christopher. It sounds like a cartoon character.
It does. It does, like Speed
Christopher
Racer.
Speed. He's a registered dietitian, a nutritional scientist, and is an associate editor of the European Journal of Cancer Prevention.
Yep.
Oh, that sounds like interesting stuff. He's going to debunk the 3 foods that are most demonized for contributing to artery clogging and what the science says on why these foods are essential to overall health.
Yep.
I've always said I like healthy overalls.
Yeah, of course.
So I'm looking forward to hearing what he has to say.
If they're on women, that's even better.
I love healthy overalls. Fun with Joe today. I do have a fun game with Joe today. I feel like I kind of let you and Joe down yesterday with my questions.
No, I thought they were
Today,
interesting.
it is as easy
David
as...
won yesterday.
Listen. Today, it is as easy as A, B, B, C, C, D.
A, B, B, C, C, D. Okay.
In other words, the first question, the answer will be the initials A, B.
Okay.
The second question, the answer will be the initials B, C.
Okay.
The third question, C, D, et cetera, et cetera. See?
Nice.
You see? So it's as easy as A, B, B, C, C, D.
I like it.
Oh, well, we almost out of time. I was not done talking. I want to have some more
No.
fun with you.
Yeah.
All right. And then on the segment with Galen Unold today, Halloween pranks.
Oh, cool.
Some pranks you might want to pull on Halloween. I discarded some of the ones that just sounded mean to me.
Oh.
But just fun pranks that you can, have with the kids and with your family. And maybe you've got some of your own. I would love to hear them. Mm-hmm. I don't think this is a comprehensive list in any way. All right, we'll take a little break. We'll be right back.
Fox News Radio, I'm Steve Rappaport. The defense wanted house arrest, but Oscar Pistorius is heading to the big house for up to 5 years for killing his girlfriend.
The judge saying that avoiding a custodial sentence would send the wrong message to society, but too long of a jail sentence would be lacking in mercy. So it was a tough balance. Oscar Pistorius, by many accounts, is a broken man.
Fox's Amy Kellogg. Health officials urging hospital workers to take better precautions when treating Ebola patients. 2 nurses contracted the virus from a patient in Dallas.
Single healthcare worker infection is unacceptable.
CDC Director Tom Frieden unveils new guidelines to prevent their own infection, repeated and regular training, the covering of all skin, and supervision.
Fox Radio's Evan Brown. Fashion designer Oscar de la Renta has died. He was 82 years old. Fox News. We report, you decide.
Fox News on your time. The Fox News iPad app is ready to go with all the great features from FoxNews.com and our iPhone app optimized specifically for your iPad. Watch the latest clips from your favorite Fox News shows. Personalize the app by creating your own newscast using the video playlist. Listen to Fox News Radio live. Get local weather forecasts. And it's all free. Go to foxnews2go.mobi. That's foxnews2go.mobi.
Some people would call him a loser. He ran for state office. He was beaten. He started a business. He failed. He ran for Congress. He lost. He was nominated for vice president. He lost again. But he knew only those who never tried are the real losers. And Abraham Lincoln was no loser. Persistence. Pass it on. From the Foundation for a Better Life at values.com.
Robin, how do you like my design?
You're designing a box?
That's not a box. It's a doghouse.
Rough draft for your rough? Sounds like you need personal service.
I do?
Yes, to print the blueprints. See Mark at the Personal Service Center. He can print blueprints, notarize permit applications, print and mail out invoices, and even provide great-looking business cards.
Personal Service Center. That's the one on the corner of Northeast 25th Avenue and 24th Street, right?
Just look for the yellow signs. Your pedigree palace will be a reality in no time.
Hi, Danny Werfel here. Get moving with Florida Credit Union's fast and easy loan approval process.
Let Florida Credit Union start up a new car loan for you today. No more waiting, hassles, or stop signs. You can even apply online. With a strong financial team behind you, you can enjoy great rates and fast approvals.
It's all about personalized service and a streamlined process.
Florida Credit Union, connecting your money to your life.
Keep up with what's going on in the downtown area with Ocala Downtown Newspaper. Delivering thousands of newspapers to businesses in the downtown area, Ocala Downtown is there to keep you informed. They even have Tom's Picks, a free referral for people who are looking for a company to do work for them. Tom's Picks will refer the company that fits your needs, and all we ask in return is that you tell them where you heard about it. It's simple. For more info, just call Tom's Picks, 352-804-1223, and pick up your copy of the Downtown Ocala newspaper today.
Now read Ocala Downtown newspaper online.
Hi, I'm
Leah Caruso with Strive Rehabilitation, inviting you to join me Thursday at 11 a.m. for Health Matters. Ocala Health and Strive have teamed up to bring you the latest information on good health services available to you right here at home. This vital information will help you make informed decisions about your health. So don't forget to join me here at 11 a.m. Thursday. It's news you can use from Ocala Health, Strive, and your friends here at WOCA.
Your home is safe, or is it? AA Lock, Dock, and Security. The name has been a staple in Ocala since 1985. Do you have the right equipment in place to have peace of mind when you are at home or away? AA Lock, Dock, and Security has the right people to install and monitor your home or business. Call today for a free on-site security analysis. Call 867-1965. AA Lock, Dock, and Security, 219 Northwest 10th Street, 867-1965.
What you may have missed on the John Tesh Radio Show.
Not having friends or family is twice as harmful as obesity and has the same negative impact on your health as smoking 15 cigarettes a day or not getting any exercise. Because we're all squinting to see our tiny screens, we're creating wrinkles. So increase your font size to grandma size like I do. Men who aren't chivalrous send the message that they're not thoughtful and have no interest in showing compassion for other people.
Intelligence for your life on the John Tesh Radio Show. Don't miss this stuff.
Thank you very much. 25 minutes. Gosh, where is that echoing coming from? 25 minutes before 8 o'clock. There it goes. No, it's fixed. Thank you for tuning in. Let's see what the temperature is here. It is 66 degrees here. 65 degrees. It went down a degree.
Wow.
65 degrees here at the studios of The Source, WOCA.
Wow.
Broadcasting live. I'm looking for the flavors of M&Ms.
Oh, okay.
Because you were telling me that Tish brought in some yesterday that were peanut butter, so that would be similar to what the
Reese's.
The
Reese's Pieces.
Pieces, yeah, those things. So I went to the M&M's official site, and it's kind of confusing, but you can apparently buy M&M's, and I know this from you because you have a gift that you'll never eat.
No.
Your son sent you all these M&M's with your face on them.
Yes, he did. And they're purple and pink and white, and they're so beautiful. I've still got them in the shrink wrap.
But M&M's come in many flavors now. Oh, come on.
They're 3 years old.
Doesn't somebody just have a list of flavors here? I saw at CVS Pharmacy, I saw some coconut flavored M&M's.
Oh, yummy. I wonder what color those are. Well, next time Tish brings them in, I'll have to
list all the varieties of M&M's. Best M&M's, Rankers. Rankers.com. Okay, okay, let's see what they say.
Okay.
And then we'll get into the less serious. This is the more serious topic.
That's right.
All right, come on, take a test and you can look at this. I don't want to take a test.
Yeah, because Tish brought in M&M's individual tiny bags. They were all different colors, and I didn't know. And I took the red one, and they tasted. All
right, so are you ready for the flavors that M&M now has?
Uh-huh.
Peanut butter is apparently the number one flavor right now.
Oh, okay.
As far as the, whoever makes these things up.
Yeah.
And then peanut is number 2. Milk chocolate, which I guess is the original M&M, number 3. Crispy.
Oh.
I guess they have Rice Krispies in them or something.
I gotta try those.
Pretzel M&Ms.
Oh, really? That's interesting.
Pretzel M&Ms. Birthday cake flavored M&Ms.
Ooh. Ooh.
Almond flavored M&Ms. Well, almond covered, whatever. Like the peanut one.
Almond nuts.
Mint dark M&Ms.
Ooh, I bet that's really good.
Coconut M&Ms.
Yummy.
Pirate pearls M&Ms.
Pirate pearls. I wonder what those are.
The white chocolate M&Ms.
Oh, okay.
They're all white. White chocolate pirate pearls M&Ms.
Nice.
I never heard of that one. Dark chocolate M&Ms. Candy corn white chocolate M&Ms.
Oh, just in time for Halloween.
Milk chocolate cherry M&Ms. Carrot cake M&Ms. Did you know these were out
I didn't know. I didn't know they were all out there.
Wildly cherry M&Ms.
Oh my gosh.
Orange chocolate M&Ms. Raspberry.
Oh, I love raspberry.
This is such an important topic.
I know. I gotta find these.
Strawberry peanut butter M&Ms.
Oh.
Dulce de leche M&Ms.
Oh, that's like coffee or something?
I don't know. I don't know. Pumpkin spice M&Ms. And finally cinnamon M&Ms. Gosh, I didn't think it was ever going to end.
Wow. I had
wait
no
a minute.
clue.
Wait a minute. It says next list. What's the next list? Next list is something else. Oh, the best songs released after somebody dies. Okay. This just must be a list of things. Okay. I didn't know where I was even at. Okay. But anyway, so those are the flavors of M&Ms if you're out there buying it. And if you go to the M&Ms website, not that I'm trying to sell you M&Ms, but if you go there, you will see that you can also have your face put on an M&M. Trust me, though, you need glasses
To see 'em.
I needed my glasses. I don't think I would have needed my glasses when I was younger.
No, me neither. But this is cool.
All right, do I need to tell about a ribbon cutting before I talk about this?
Today.
Where is it? Okay, today there's a ribbon cutting.
Yep.
The ribbon cutting is news because they want you, and when I say they, I mean it affectionately. No, I mean the Ocala Marion County Chamber and Economic Partnership.
Yep.
They invite you to go to these ribbon cuttings because they're fun. Some of them are funner than others, from what I understand.
Yeah.
The Literacy Labs for Head Start programs of childhood development services in the Boynton Center and Howard Academy will be having their ribbon cutting this morning at 10 a.m. at Howard Middle School.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
That's right. Howard
Middle School. Even though the chamber, somebody please tell them it's not the Howard Johnson Middle School.
That's right. That's what they wrote on their
Now,
itinerary.
we're going to have egg on our face if it turns out they changed the name.
Yeah.
We're going to feel embarrassed if they come back at us and say, no, you two, come on now. You always think you know everything, don't you?
That's right.
Don't you always have that attitude? Well, hello. You didn't read the article.
Yes.
Howard Johnson's bought the middle school.
I know. We'll have egg on our face if we find that out to be true. When my kids went there, it was Howard Middle School.
Well, that was before the hotel chain purchased it.
That's right. Exactly.
Oh, and we're just teasing. Come on. Our job is to have fun. Look, it says that in my contract. Let me pull out my contract. There it is. This is my contract. Line 3.
Okay.
Line 3. I think Joe initialed it. Yeah, there it is. Right there.
Oh, okay.
Line 3. Larry must be silly sometimes.
Yes.
All right. Well, let me try to be serious with this one. First of all, the phone lines are working. If you want to call in, please call in 622-9622. I promise I'll put you right on.
Mm-hmm.
I promise. I won't. I'll just stop what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Go right on. Because yesterday I had so many people. I could see them. I couldn't see them, but I mean, I could see the little thing lighting up on my screen here.
Yeah.
And I knew people were trying to call in, and I couldn't do anything about it. Mm-hmm. So yesterday, if you want to comment on I'm not going to dwell on it, but I invite you to if you want to. The Houston mayor who decided to issue subpoenas to order the pastors in the city of Houston to send her their sermons so that she could determine which churches were trying to undo the law called the Equal Rights Ordinance because of the part of the law that allows people who feel like they are a different sex than their body says they are to go into the other bathroom. So she feels like, this is my spin on this, she feels like people in the church are just sheep. They just do whatever they're told to do. They don't think for themselves.
Yeah.
So she's got to get the pastors because they're the ones responsible for all these letters that are coming in demanding that they undo this law, or at least that part of the law. Equal rights is a fine, beautiful thing. But come on, you have an equal right to use the bathroom.
Yeah.
Just use the one where the body parts of everybody else in that bathroom are just like yours.
Exactly. No question about it. Nobody will ever know.
All right, I promised I would answer the phone when it rings, so let me do that, and then maybe I'll do something else. Good morning, you're on the air.
Morning, Larry. It's good to be back.
Hi, Pete. Yeah, I'm sorry. It was crazy yesterday. Anyway, you sound good today. How you doing?
Just fine. I'll briefly touch on your topic about the number of laws passed. Any lawmaker who judges his or her effectiveness on the quantity of legislation they push through should be run out of office. It's not the quantity that counts; it's the quality.
There you go.
And then onto your topic about Houston. That mayor is violating so many of the amendments in the Bill of Rights. You know, she's interfering with religion. She's trying to restrict free speech. You mentioned that she was trying to block the referendum the citizens put forward because her minions questioned the signatures and to stop that. And the First Amendment says we have the right to petition our government for a redress of grievances, and they put a stop to that. But the really scary thing was, and you mentioned it yesterday, she wanted to see the correspondence of these pastors if it had anything to do with the topic of these multi-sex bathrooms, or homosexuality, and that is really dangerous. Because let's say let's say I have a son, which I don't, but let's say I have a son and he comes to me and he says, Dad, I decided to tell you that I'm a homosexual. And I say, okay, son, I love you. We're going to work through this. But let's say I contact my pastor and say, Reverend Smith, I'm having a crisis in my family. I want to talk to you about my son who came to me to tell me he's a homosexual. Well, according to the mayor, any correspondence this pastor would have on the subject of homosexuality, she would have a right to look at as part of her battle against the people that want to do something about this ordinance. And that is truly frightening. And I know other people want to talk, and hopefully a pastor will call in. So thanks, Larry.
Thank you, Pete. Boy, what a great point, too. What a great point. That is absolutely true. Yeah, that part is also true. Yeah, it is it's a crazy thing. The letters I got after the discussion yesterday were more about the bathrooms, which I thought, okay, well, you're missing the point. And for all of you who wrote me those letters, I'm okay with you. Mm-hmm. But that was actually the debate before the law was passed. The law was passed. I don't agree with it, but it was passed. I don't agree with it, but I agree with the idea that we can address grievances, as Pete said, in the Constitution. It's one of your rights as an American citizen. So they're redressing grievances, and she doesn't like that.
Yeah.
No. We put this in place now. You don't just leave it alone now. I'm going to go into the men's room. I'll be right back. What the heck?
That's right. Exactly.
Oh my goodness, I missed my break. All right, let's take the break. I promise if you call, you're going to get on as soon as I see your thing flashing on the screen here.
Flasher.
We'll be right back. And then if anybody wants to comment on that, you can. And also I'll bring up the opinion piece in the Star Banner about how many laws were passed and how many usually are, and kind of making fun of that. We'll be right back.
The weather is brought to you by myfwc.com. Safe boating is no accident. Well, today, clouds and some sunshine. The high 83 to 87. Due to partly cloudy tonight with lows ranging from about 60 inland to 68 on the coast. Tomorrow, sunshine filtered through some high clouds. The high temperature 81 to 85. And on Thursday, partly sunny and a bit cooler. The high 77 to 81. From the Florida Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Joe Lundberg.
Hey, it's Christy with Ocala Mac and PC Repair and Ocala Guest Wi-Fi to let you know we have you covered. We are the only local certified Apple and Microsoft computer company in Ocala. We are family owned and operated. From mobile repair to wireless networks, viruses, new systems, or security cameras, we do it all. Check us out online, ocalamacpc.com, or give us a call, 352-566-8324.
Tell them Nick, Madison, or Mason sent you and get free diagnostic.
Get your internet telephone service from the company that brought affordable internet service to Ocala in the first place. All is Safe is a sister company of Ocala Guest Wi-Fi, a company you've known and trusted for all your internet needs. Whether you need a phone or hundreds, we've got the products and services to meet your needs both now and in the future. Our plans include everything from local and long-distance calling to equipment maintenance and even software upgrades. You can count on All is Safe to give you cost certainty knowing that your bill will be the same next week, next month, or even next year. Call 352-450-8647 today to learn how to cut your monthly telephone bill up to 60%.
Hey, Matt, I know Sunrise Automotive does auto stuff, but I need some tires for my truck. Can you recommend someone?
Yes, I can. We do that.
No, I mean I need them installed and balanced and all that.
Yep, we do that.
Well, my son needed his windows tinted.
Yep, we do that.
I need my seat replaced.
Yep, we do that too.
I need a new roof line, and a new spoiler, and a new trunk.
We can even do that too.
Okay, I get it. I suppose you can also do a radio show too, huh?
Well, as a matter of fact, join me every Monday at 10 for auto repair with personal care here on The Source.
Of course you do.
Hey, I'm Gary.
And I'm Eric. Did you know that Red Eye Radio is on WOCA The Source every night from 2 to 6 a.m. and it's live?
That's right. No tape shows here.
We know that the news doesn't sleep.
And neither do we. So we're here with you live from 2 till 6 a.m. every weekday. Call us 866-90-RED-EYE. So join me, Gary McNamara.
And me, Eric Harley, every weeknight to discuss the latest in news and entertainment.
Right here on WOCA The Source.
Now is the time to take advantage of Florida Credit Union's CD specials. Our 36-month CD comes in at 1.26% APY. A 24-month is working for you at 1.0% APY. And our 12-month at 0.75% APY. All CD rate specials require $10,000 minimum. With friendly service and rates like these, it's not hard to see why Florida Credit Union has your CD options covered. Florida Credit Union, connecting your money to your life. Call 352-237-8222 for more information. Must act by 1/15/14.
All right, 12 minutes before 8 o'clock. Thank you for tuning in this Tuesday morning. And looks like we got cooler temperatures toward the end of the week, huh?
I think so.
Not real cold, just slightly cooler. I kind of like it.
I do.
All right, so let's talk about the opinion piece that I mentioned earlier. This was in the Star Banner a couple of days ago. It's written by Bill Thompson. I'm not going to read the whole thing, but I will tell you that when you read it, you get information about the two congressional candidates. 63-year-old Rich Nugent, who is usually on this station, although he took a hiatus until after the elections. That was his choice. Yep. And his opponent is Kohler, Koller. So it's basically a piece, kind of giving you a background on each of the two guys. However, the first third of the article from Bill Thompson is regarding the number of laws that were passed. So I wanted to kind of dwell on that just for a second. This is what he writes in the very opening lines, and Bill Thompson is the author of this. Congress works on a 2-year cycle, and in each of its sessions over the past 40 years, the federal government has added an average of 546 new laws to the books. 546, so that's every 2 years, okay? Mm-hmm. The current batch of lawmakers on Capitol Hill will fall short of that, according to the Library of Congress. Woefully short, so I should use the adjectives he uses. Mm-hmm. Woefully short of that. According to the Library of Congress, as of last week, just 184 new laws had been enacted, or 100 fewer than last year, whose total was already the lowest total in 2 generations. And then he goes on to say that the Republicans are blaming the Democrats, and the Democrats are blaming the Republicans for the short number, the small number of laws that have been passed. Mm-hmm. All right. So if 250 laws or so, on average, are passed every year, right? Mm-hmm. That's about what it works out to, right? Then that means 2,500 laws every 10 years, right?
Oh, yeah, that works out.
Right? Okay,
yeah.
Which means 5,000 laws every 20 years.
Okay.
Right?
Okay. Yeah.
Which means 10,000 laws in the past 40 years.
Yes.
Something like that.
Yeah,
10,000 laws. Okay.
Yeah. Wow.
All right. Now, I remember 40 years ago.
Yeah, we were 20.
I was an adult.
You were 19.
Yeah, I was going on 20.
Yeah.
I don't remember it being that difficult to live in this country without all those laws.
Yeah, exactly.
And so when you pick on anybody for, you should congratulate Congress for saying no to this law, no to that. Instead of saying, we have to have a new law.
Yeah.
We have to have something in there. I don't know what their rules are. I don't know if they're required to come up with a couple of bills, per year or something like that. I don't really know each individual one. I don't know.
Yeah. I think so.
But some of the laws, if you went through it with a fine-tooth comb, I think we would agree this one did not need to be passed.
Yeah, exactly.
Whether you're a conservative or a liberal, I bet you we would find some that we would agree on. Mm-hmm. I also bet we would agree, that one was kind of necessary. That one was kind of necessary. And then there would be some that we would disagree on, but the person who believes it was a good law might have a strong opinion about a strong point about it, not a strong opinion, but a strong point. Might be making a good point, even like if I disagree that a law should be in place, but you think it should be, and you're making a really good argument for it, then I should, relinquish my argument. Say, okay, I'll just give you the benefit of the doubt that I'm just not seeing something here. Mm-hmm. My point is, I don't think that's either one of the 3 choices that I just gave are applicable to every single one of those laws. Mm-hmm. I don't think so. I think there are a number of those laws that just don't need to be in there. And that, to me, is reason enough to congratulate Congress, not to chastise them, but to congratulate them, to say, hey, thank you. This is good. I mean, for the first time in a long time, we only have, what do you say, 184 new laws.
That's right.
In the course of 40 years, let's say 184, that'd be 50 a year, right?
Yeah,
Or 50,
exactly.
58, 54 a year.
Yeah.
So that'd be 540 in the course of 10 years, which is normally what we do in 1 year.
Yeah.
Or, I'm sorry, in 2 years.
Yeah, that'd be great if they would do that.
I can't. So think about 40 years ago, if you're old enough to remember 40 years ago.
Yeah. Yeah.
Aside from laws that regulate the internet, aside from some of the laws that have improved driving conditions, aside from laws that may have equaled the pay for women, I'm not even sure that applies. Tell me one that really needed to be in there.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, really, what laws are really in there that really make today, 2014, that much better than what was 40 years ago, 74?
Yeah.
1974.
It was a good year. It was great.
It was a good year. That was the year you got married.
Yeah.
Yeah, no wonder it was a good year. Yeah.
Well, I really agree with you. And if I believe, each senator and each representative needs to have X number of laws they have to bring to the table. And when they bring those laws to the table, they should bring just the crux of it. They shouldn't bring a law and then hide something in there. So if they have enough, to meet their quota without hiding it, then you wouldn't have all these goofy laws that seem to be passed just because they have to pass X number of laws.
I just don't understand that. I just don't think that's a good way to illustrate that Congress has failed.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm not disagreeing with you.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm not. What I'm trying to say is the point that we're both trying to make is that to say that we have had fewer laws is not a way to illustrate that we have a poor Congress.
Oh, yeah. That shows that we have a great Congress because
Well, I
they
don't
want
know
to
if-
rely on common sense of the people.
Okay, I'm going to argue a little bit against myself here. I don't think that shows it's a great Congress either. I just think it's just, show me the laws that over the past 40 years. I mean, even the past 2 years.
Yeah.
Show me that 184 laws were actually necessary. 184.
Yeah, right.
Why is that necessary? I mean, which ones came into play? What were actually necessary?
Yeah, exactly. That is a great point.
Anyway, so if anybody wants to call in with that. All right, well, I guess nobody wants to call in on that one. All right.
No?
So Marco Rubio, I'll end with this piece. Senator Marco Rubio wants to impose Ebola travel plans.
Okay.
Let's see. With calls increasing for a ban on travel to the United States from countries ravaged by the Ebola virus, Senator Marco Rubio says he will introduce more legislation.
Yeah.
There's another law.
Yeah. Let the airlines take it upon themselves, saying, I am not going to fly.
To prohibit new visas for people from Liberia, Guinea, and Sierra Leone. In a prepared statement yesterday, Marco Rubio described the ban, which he said he will introduce when Congress goes back into session in November, as a common sense restriction.
There you go. There's one law that I can agree with. Congress should not have a break. They should just, work all year round and take their 2 weeks vacation like all the normal people do and just keep going.
Let's see. While Ebola's deadly reach has proven to be a complex and unique international challenge, the many uncertainties surrounding this virus continue to threaten U.S. national security. That's a statement from Marco Rubio.
I concur with that.
He says our biggest priority is ensuring that sufficient safeguards are in place to limit the spread of Ebola, contain it at the source, and protect Americans. Health experts and officials have opposed travel restrictions on the nations at the epicenter of the Ebola crisis, arguing that isolating those countries would worsen the outbreak.
Oh, my gosh.
Rubio, however, says a visa ban would not completely cut off Liberia, Guinea, and Sierra Leone. We must take any and all necessary precautions to contain this virus, and common sense restrictions in travel from countries now confronting the epidemic is an important step. The nurse who traveled to Dallas, was it Dallas?
Dallas.
The nurse who traveled to Dallas was on a plane that then flew to Fort Lauderdale. I guess, did you know that?
I didn't know that.
And so Governor Scott when he found this out yesterday, decided to call into action. Let's see. Governor Scott has asked the National Guard to train 2 teams to respond to any case of Ebola in Florida. Each team will have 16 people on the team. There have been no reported cases of Ebola in Florida, but yesterday afternoon, Governor Scott met with General Emmett, sorry, this is his name though, Titshaw.
Okay.
Adjutant, is that how you say it? Adjutant?
Yes.
Adjutant General Emmett Titshaw at the St. Francis Barracks in St. Augustine to discuss preparations for any potential case here.
Oh, okay, good.
And then it goes on to say the reason for this sudden sense of urgency was the airplane that the woman was on that went from Cleveland to Dallas-Fort Worth, then flew from Cleveland to Fort Lauderdale, I guess, after going back to Cleveland.
Oh, okay.
Then it flew to Fort Lauderdale Hollywood International Airport. So I guess the thinking is there could have been some Ebola virus left on the plane.
Yeah.
When Rand Paul said you could catch Ebola from 3 feet away, he wasn't referring to just airborne germs or airborne viruses. He was referring to the potential for somebody to sneeze and cast, bodily fluids on you. The person who criticized Rand Paul said, "Since when is Rand Paul a doctor?"
Oh, gee.
And Rand Paul is a doctor.
Yes, he is.
I just thought that was funny.
They better do
Since
that.
when is Rand Paul a doctor? Well, since he
graduated.
Since he graduated.
From medical school, yeah.
All right, well, we squeezed kind of a lot in that little bit, didn't we? Including the flavors of M&Ms.
Yay!
Now that's important stuff. We'll be right back. This is The Source, WOCA.
Broadcasting from the Paddock Mall Studios, this is WOCA, Ocala, Gainesville, The Villages, 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, The Source.
Fox News Radio, I'm Karen McHugh. The Blade Runner goes to jail. South African track star Oscar Pistorius gets 5 years for the shooting death of his girlfriend.
It was almost as if the sentence was expected because Oscar Pistorius showed no reaction when sentence was delivered. There was very little reaction, too, from the Steenkamp's family.
Fox News Radio's Paul Tilsley, Reva Steenkamp's family, said all they ever wanted was justice, and justice has been served. The CDC issued some new rules for nurses and hospital workers handling Ebola patients.
CDC Director Tom Frieden unveils new guidelines to prevent their own infection, repeated and regular training, the covering of all skin, and supervision. Critics say a lack of established procedure led to those nurses contracting the virus.
Fox Radio's Evan Brown. Another sighting of suspected cop killer Eric Freens keeping students in a northeastern Pennsylvania school district inside for a second day. Fox News, we report, you decide.
Fox News Early Prime, breaking down business news and its impact on your bottom line. Your World with Neil Cavuto.
That's how I do business. That's why I am business.
Bold positions and brash opinions on the topics America is buzzing about. The Five.
How do you think this will set in with the American people?
This will be the pulse of the nation.
Washington insight and political know-how from the best in the Beltway. Special report with Brett Bay.
The epicenter of the political world is here.
The #1 place for fair and balanced coverage. Fox News Channel.
What's wrong with working hard to make our lives and our kids' lives better? Nothing. At Fox Business, we don't have a problem with success. We have a very big problem with those who get in the way of it. We don't come out of the box bashing those who make money, just the politicians stealing it and the bureaucracies wasting it. We're not just sitting behind a desk. We're out in the field, on the floor, with the folks. Because when a story moves forward, so do we.
Fox Business, the power to prosper. Check your local listings.
Hi, this is JP from Penn Flooring here in Ocala. I would like to invite you to come in and visit our spacious showroom where we have solutions for every style and budget. From wall-to-wall carpet to hardwood floors and tiles, we have an unsurpassed selection of flooring. At Penn Flooring, we've provided quality customer service with a family touch for over 25 years. Visit our website at pennflooring.com or come by our showroom, 1201 Southwest 17th Street, just over the bridge. Penn Flooring, quality customer service with a family touch.
whether you're building it up or knocking it down, get it done, rent it now. Sunbelt Rentals is here to make your job a little easier. Our knowledgeable staff will help you find the right equipment for any job, big or small. Did you know that Sunbelt Rentals carries heaters, air conditioners, generators, lighting, traffic control, and so much more? So whether you're building it up or knocking it down, we've got the equipment you need. Get it done, rent it now. And right now, for a limited time, you can have it for less. Just by mentioning this ad, if you rent it Friday afternoon, you can keep it the whole weekend and only pay for one day. But this is a limited time offer, so stop into Sunbelt Rentals today, Northwest 27th, just a quarter mile east of I-75. For more information, just give us a call, 352-369-9101. 352-369-9101. Sunbelt Rentals. Get it done, rent it now. 352-369-9101.
Your home is safe, or is it? AA Lock, Dock, and Security. The name has been a staple in Ocala since 1985. Do you have the right equipment in place to have peace of mind when you are at home or away? AA Lock, Dock, and Security has the right people to install and monitor your home or business. Call today for a free on-site security analysis. Call 867-1965. AA Lock, Dock, and Security, 219 Northwest 10th Street, 867-1965. Career Source, Citrus, Levy, Marion brings together business and community partners, economic development leaders, and educational providers to connect employers with qualified, skilled talent and job seekers with employment and career development opportunities. Tune in the first and third Wednesday of each month at 9:30 a.m. to Career Source, Citrus, Levy, Marion, and learn how they can help you.
This is the Salvation Army, and I'm Major George Patterson to let you know that the Salvation Army is available 24 hours a day to provide help to anyone. We also have a family store at 120 Northwest 10th Street in Ocala. On Tuesday to Saturday from 9 to 4, you can do your shopping, or if you want to donate, you can call 352-732-4469, and we'll even pick up. 352-732-4469. All funds generated by our store go into the programs here in Marion County to help the needy.
All right, 5 minutes after 8 o'clock. Thank you for tuning in this Tuesday morning. The phones are working, thank goodness. And Galen Unold is on the phone. He apparently tried yesterday. I'm guessing, right, Robin?
Yes,
right?
yes, he did.
And a lot of people tried to call you yesterday. Even some of our guests, I think every single guest was able to get through, but many of them sounded like they were gargling, which was terrible.
Yeah.
But they eventually cleared up, but not really. To this morning, it sounds back to normal, though.
Yes, it does.
Yeah, so.
Very much so.
Anyway, Galen Unold on the phone from Life South to remind us of the importance of donating blood. And, of course, this segment is sponsored by Penn Flooring. Be sure to thank them for sponsoring this important and entertaining segment. Hopefully. Penn Flooring, provide quality customer service with a family touch for over 25 years. Go get some new floors in your home or fix up the old one. Stop in and visit the spacious showroom to figure out what you want. The showroom is at 1201 Southwest 17th Street, just by the bridge. We use Penn Flooring right here. And in fact, they're putting in a new floor right back in our, what do we call that area? Our kitchen area?
Yes.
Our kitchen area.
Our personal commissary.
We didn't have a kitchen area in the other place.
No, we didn't. It's our kitchen
We had
area.
a countertop.
Yeah. Multi-purpose countertop.
It was a feeding trough, actually.
Yes, it was.
Good morning, Galen. How you doing?
Hey, good morning, Larry. Robin, how are y'all?
Pretty good. Where are you right now?
Just getting into Gainesville.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Nice.
By the way, when you said y'all, you reminded me of something. There was a report this morning. I think it's in our news bites. Pittsburgh has been voted to have the worst accent in the whole country.
Really?
Well, I'll tell you that Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, the east side of Pennsylvania, it's a horrible accent. It's very nasally.
That would be Philadelphia.
It kind of creeps into both. It's amazing how Baltimore and Philadelphia have drastically different accents, but neither one of them are very good. They're not. They're just not. I lived in Baltimore, and the way they spoke, it just annoyed me. Because there's something about like the New York accent, right? You're like, all right, I get it. I mean, I know there are some people who could tell the difference between the Bronx and Long Island. I'm not that guy.
I'm one of them. Usually.
Yeah. And there's something about the Minnesota, that Wisconsin area that's kind of kitschy and kind of neat. And then you got the Texas draw, and then you got the Carolina draw.
Oh, I love the Carolina. I love the Alabama Carolina accent, and Georgia. I love.
Alabama, to me, they don't sound anything alike.
No, me either. Me either.
Drastically different.
I hear it too, but I love it. I just love the way they all speak. So.
And Georgia is completely different than Alabama and North Carolina and South Carolina. But it's just and then the California sounds completely different. But Philadelphia, the Pennsylvania, Baltimore, it's horrible.
It's the Pittsburgh area though that gets the worst vote.
It's pretty bad.
Pittsburgh is pretty far from Philly, isn't it?
Yeah,
it is. But I don't. I think Phillies is the worst.
It's funny. The article said that one of the comments was that in Pittsburgh they say y'all, but it comes out sounding like yiz.
Probably.
Where like in New York it's use, use guys or whatever.
Use guys.
That's what they always say. I never actually used that expression. I don't remember saying use guys ever. I never said y'all either. I just said you.
Yeah, but use guys, that's like
you all maybe. Maybe I
fake
said the two words that y'all is made out of. Yeah, the fake New York accent.
Yeah.
Use guys. All right. Well, anyway, how's the blood supply?
It's actually pretty good. This is the best time of the year for it, actually, because the weather's good and schools are back in. And people tend to donate this time of year, which is great. We do need more platelet donors, but outside of that, we're in good shape.
I got a cold, and the other day, the Life South bus was at Best Buy, and I went to Staples next to Best Buy. Mm-hmm. So the young lady said, "Would you like to donate blood?" I said, "Well, I'm eligible, but I got a cold right now." And she said, "Well, are you sure it's a cold?" And I said, "Yeah, I'm pretty sure." And she said, "Well, have you had it more than 3 days?" And I said, "Yeah." She said, "Well, then it's an allergy." I said, "Really?" I didn't know that.
Yeah. So then you.
So I said, "Well, should I go in and give the blood?" Now, let me tell you this, Galen. The guy who was standing with her shook his head. No, don't go. You got to tell her. You can't diagnose people like that.
Yeah, exactly.
No, she may have been new, but I've heard that. But no, if you don't feel well today, that's our first question we ask.
No, I don't. I didn't feel bad. I just had a cold.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Or allergies.
What? Allergies.
She said allergies
Or
after
allergies.
3 days.
Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think I have any allergies.
No.
Well, I do. I'm allergic to the sun. I sneeze when I walk out of the sun.
Yeah. This was different.
I want to connect the fun topic today with actually what you do, Galen, because I have a really great way to connect it. And the fun topic is Halloween pranks. Mm-hmm. So, but trust me, there's a really cool connection between Life South and Halloween pranks. And you'll find out what it is.
Oh, cool.
But first, I have to take a phone call because I promised people I would answer the phone today. Good morning. You're on the air.
Yeah, good morning, everybody.
Hey, Hugh.
Hey, Galen, what time do your mobile units usually arrive at your different locations, like at a Walmart?
It just depends on the site, but we try to be there about 30 minutes earlier than we're supposed to be. But it just depends on the site, and we try to go where we're going to get the most people. So every site is different and unique.
What time are you usually shooting for in the morning?
Again, depends. We let the businesses decide that. Like at a Walmart, we try to go later in the morning, so we usually start our Walmarts at 10 or 11 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, okay. I had a neighbor that was over at Walmart here on 40 last week when you were out here, and he was there around 9 o'clock, 9:30, and he couldn't find your van anywhere. And he asked, I said, I don't really know. I'll just call and find out. So
yeah, that's probably too early. Yeah, that's typically too early. Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
We usually don't get there that early. Yeah. Now on a Saturday we would, but not on a weekday.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah. Thanks a lot.
There you go. Thank you. All right, so let me make the connection between the fun topic, which is Halloween pranks, and Life South, and what you do in general. There was a report this morning. It was talking about the charities that have the highest donor dependency. They depend on donors the most. Mm-hmm. And number 11 was UNICEF.
Oh.
Yeah.
91% of the money you give to UNICEF that actually goes to the children they're supposed to save, the vaccines and the insecticides in the third world countries, etc. Mm-hmm. So but they were number 11, and I didn't see blood centers on the list at all. So I'm thinking, well, maybe they're not thinking about donors as people who donate blood. They just think about donors as people who donate money.
Right.
So, Galen, what do you think? Am I right about that?
Well, it has to be. I mean, because the blood supply doesn't exist without other humans giving.
Yeah.
So, and it is the most philanthropic act on the planet. So.
And it really takes nothing away from you. I mean, you donate blood, your body puts it back in there. So it is
That's correct.
an interesting but I think the people who put the list together forgot. The blood, I mean, the Red Cross isn't even on here.
Yeah.
Well, and I'm surprised the Red Cross on the disaster side isn't on there, but they do get quite a bit of federal money. So.
Well, maybe that's why.
I think people would be shocked at how much money the Red Cross got from the government, and they have to because they're the only entity that can handle some of these huge, natural disasters that we face.
So the number one on the list, this is in America now, is the Midwest Food Bank out of Indiana.
Oh, that's good.
It's a faith-based, non-denominational charity that focuses on the logistics and coordination of relief for hunger. They do not just serve the Midwest, it says here.
Yeah, and that's probably why, because they're faith-based, that they don't get any federal dollars. And those are the kind that I typically give to.
Yeah. And what it brought to mind is also the one that we've been doing ice bucket things for, the ALS, is not on the list. And I remember after you told us your opposition to that whole campaign, we looked it up, and you were dead on. Not that there's anything wrong with the organization. That's not the point. The point is that they do have a high dollar amount, or rather, put it this way, a low percentage that actually goes to the people who need it.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot
and that's the other piece. And then I also don't support some of the research they do on
the stem
cell research.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so I do have some fun thing because UNICEF, here's the connection. UNICEF is the little boxes we used to carry around as kids when we went trick-or-treating. Remember that?
Yep.
So we would fill it up with money instead of candy. So there's my connection.
Yeah, absolutely.
So we'll take a break, and we'll do when we come back. Halloween pranks.
The weather is brought to you by myfwc.com. Safe boating is no accident. With today, clouds and some sunshine. The high 83 to 87. Clear to partly cloudy tonight with lows ranging from about 60 inland to 68 on the coast. Tomorrow, sunshine filtered through some high clouds. The high temperature 81 to 85. And on Thursday, partly sunny and a bit cooler. The high 77 to 81. From the Florida Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Joe Lundberg.
All right, quick break. Thank you. 15 minutes after 8 o'clock. All right, we can have some fun now. All right, Galen, you still there?
Oh, I'm still here.
Good. Boy, sounds clear, too. So we were talking about UNICEF and Halloween. Do you know I don't know what the differences were between, like, New York, Wisconsin, and Florida back when we were all kids. Mm-hmm. Obviously, you were a child later than we were, but in my parents' childhood in New York, they didn't go trick-or-treating. There was no such thing. So that happened sometime between their childhoods and my childhood.
Had to have happened in the 60s, I'm guessing. 60s or...
I'm guessing.
Right? Yeah.
I would think so, yeah.
You've been up in Atlanta too much. I'm guessing.
That's funny.
It's funny. All right, so... yeah, it was kind of hard to believe. I don't know when it started, but going door to door with a bag, knocking on doors asking for candy, is something, I guess, relatively new. You did it when you were a kid, right, Galen? So I don't know when it's
absolutely. But I know my parents didn't. So, and your parents didn't.
Oh, really?
So that kind of makes sense.
So your parents would have been younger than my parents, right?
Yeah.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. So.
My mom's 71.
So I wonder when it all started. Did a company, like a chocolate company or a candy company, start this whole idea? What?
Yeah, I don't know. It's an interesting question.
Huh.
We'll have to find out.
Well, anyway, so here's some Halloween pranks.
Okay. I can't wait.
Here's one that I don't even need to look at this because I know we've done it. You take, what do you call it, fishing line, and you tack it to the ceiling by the door of your house. Mm-hmm.
You showed me that.
And when people walk through your door, they can't see the fishing line, but it'll rub against them, and they'll think they walked into a spider web.
Yeah, that was fun. I never had that happen before.
Have you ever done that, Galen?
No, it sounds cool because there's nothing worse than like a spider web being on you. People freak out.
Well, I did not include the cruel ones. I only can
The
pick
fun ones. That was fun when I
harmless
came
ones.
into your house. That was fun.
Good morning. You're on the air.
I'm going to be 80 in March, and we did trick-or-treating when I was a child. My mother always had a Halloween party for us.
You did?
We bobbed for apples, and we ate treats and things, but I can remember going out in the 40s trick-or-treating.
Where did you
because
grow up?
One time we wanted to get some soap to soap up somebody's windows on their car, and so we told we saw these sailors, and we told them that our parents told us we had to wash the dishes, but they didn't give us any soap, and we were going to get in trouble, and would they give us some money so we could buy some soap? I can remember that.
Oh, no. Ann, where did you grow up, Ann?
We loved costumes, and we always had a Halloween party, and we always bobbed for apples.
Did you go door to door?
Miami, and my mother was from England, so I don't know if that was something she brought from me as a child or not. She lived in Ohio when she came to this country until she moved to Miami.
Okay, but did you go door to door?
Oh yeah, we went out door to door.
So Miami and Ohio were doing this already.
People wouldn't really give us much stuff, so we'd play all kinds of tricks on them. Like we went under this woman's bedroom where the baby was sleeping and woke the baby up by yelling and hollering.
Oh.
We were real naughty little kids, and we'd run away because we were afraid somebody was going to catch us when we do the trick. They didn't give us a treat. We did a trick on them, and like soap their car windows. People come out next morning, and you'd taken that bar of soap and soaped up their windows and windshield with soap.
Where did you find the sailors, by the way?
We were just walking around because I lived near downtown. I lived on Southwest 3rd Street and 8th Avenue. They were just walking around. Maybe there was a park down in the corner, and there was drugstores and things. Everybody walked because we had buses that you could ride everywhere. And so we just
Everyone walked because we had buses.
This story about that, and they gave us some money, and we went and bought soap, and then we soaped up.
Wow. Wow. How old were you?
We were naughty.
We were adventurous.
How old were you? 21?
No, this was in the 40s. I was born in 35.
Oh, okay. So you're 15, 10, 15.
It was during the war. But ever since I was little, by the time I was going to school, we always went out on Halloween dressed in costumes. You had to be wearing a costume. And sometimes people would give us something, but mostly they didn't give you anything. Didn't have much during the war.
Yeah,
All right.
that's for sure.
Oh, interesting. All right, thank you. I appreciate that. So obviously it must have started in Ohio or Miami or something. Who knows?
Yeah.
Well, that'd be interesting to find out if it
pioneer.
actually started in Miami, right?
Mm-hmm.
Halloween started in Miami. All right.
Yeah.
Here's another one. Here's another prank you can pull. Instead of giving somebody candy, give them meat.
Okay, Lady
What's that, piece of
Gaga
bologna?
contribution.
Piece of bologna. Good morning. You're on the air.
Sorry, kids, no food, just bologna.
Go ahead. Say it again.
Yeah, I went trick or treat in the early to mid 30s, and I lived in New Jersey.
Really? You went door to door?
Oh yeah, and we made our Tic Tacs out of old empty spools. We cut grooves in them, and then put a string around it and run it on their window. And you'd see people inside jump.
Making noise.
We didn't do an awful lot of soaping because my mother didn't want her windows soaped. So she didn't want us to do soaping. But we could do everything else. And my father, he did Halloween tricks when he was a boy.
Really? So my mom and dad said they didn't do it when they were kids. So what I need you to tell.
Than your mom and dad.
No.
Yes.
How old are you?
I'll be 91 in a month.
Oh yeah, you are. Yeah. So what is a Tic Tac? I'm picturing a candy. What is it?
Oh, it's a spool of a spool of thread that's empty.
Okay.
And it's a wooden spool. Maybe you don't even remember the wooden spool.
I do remember that.
We cut out notches on both ends.
Okay.
Put a spindle inside, wrap some cord around it, and then we'd hold the spindle and pull the spool over the window. And it made an awful racket.
Yeah,
that sounds fun. I can picture it now. Okay. Wow, that's a great prank. I love that one. Yeah. That's harmless, really.
But, we went door to door, but I lived in a small town. So everybody knew who we were, and a lot of them would invite us in for a cup of hot chocolate.
Oh, how wonderful.
Oh, that was America, huh? That's how it started.
Or a glass of cider or something.
Started
like that.
innocent, didn't it? All right.
And this way, we didn't do too much damage to them.
All right. Well, I appreciate the call. Well, you sound great. Thank you for calling in.
That's
Thank you.
wonderful.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
I didn't know what a Tic Tac was. I was
I
picturing.
wonder if it was more of a economic thing or a neighborhood thing. So
Yeah, maybe.
That's New Jersey, so Ohio, New Jersey, and Ann said her mother was from England, so they must have been doing it in England when her mother moved over here.
It could be. Yeah.
Yeah. Interesting.
Here's another one. When you go trick or treating, put candy in their bowl. When they open the door, just give them some candy.
They might not like that because they'd have to check it to see if it's,
All right. If you're at a Halloween party with your friends at your friend's house, write "I'm watching you" with your finger on the bathroom mirror. The next morning, when they take a shower, it'll appear because of the
there you go.
Oh, the steam, yeah. Yeah.
Get dressed up so that you are unrecognizable, and then join a group of trick-or-treaters. They will go nuts trying to figure out who you are. Wow.
Yeah, we had a Halloween party one time, and there was a fella that came, and he was all dressed up with a rubber mask on and clothing and everything, and we could not tell who it was.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you ever figure it out?
No, we never figured it out, but he was there, and he would just sit in the chair and, get up occasionally and then go sit back down and never figured it out.
I went to this company party one time at some house. Gosh, where was it? It was somewhere here in Ocala.
Uh-huh.
And I had directions, and I saw, oh, here it is. The house was a load of cars parked outside, so I parked my car, and I went to the door, and they let me in. Hey, how you doing? Everybody's got a mask on. I was just looking around. I don't know. And the people who didn't have masks or had costumes where you could see their faces.
Yes.
It's like, gosh, I don't know anybody here. And then I said, okay, well, I knew I couldn't stay long, so I'm going to have to go. I stayed 20 minutes and then left. I was just trying to be polite.
Mm-hmm.
Found out I was at the wrong house.
Oh, did you figure it out and go to the right one that night?
Yeah, I was passing somebody else on the street. I said, hey, why aren't you going to the party? I just came from the party. Here's another gag you can do. Give away fake plastic turds for treats.
Oh.
That's not good.
That's not good.
That's going to get your house, completely totaled.
Here's one. Decorate your yard with things that are all things superstitious: a ladder, a black cat, a broken mirror, and crows, and put the number 13 on your door. That wouldn't stop me. I would still go there, right?
No, most kids wouldn't even notice it.
Let's see. Make your Halloween costume nothing more than a hospital gown, and murmur things like, "They think I'm crazy, but I'm not."
I like that.
I like this one. Dress up as a chair and set yourself so somebody will sit on you.
Okay.
That's a fun one.
Dress up as a chair.
Yeah.
Now, how long do you have to? You have to have a chair. You have to be sitting on a chair to pretend you are a chair, right? How could you hold that position very long?
Well, you could, be standing, and then you could kneel down, and then that way your, chair costume would be kind of on the ground and floating. Then when a person sat down, they'd fall.
Oh,
it's like a lot of work just to get somebody to sit on your lap.
I know.
Oh, okay. Well, then you'd have to sit on another chair, like you said.
Toilet paper your own yard and accuse someone else of doing it.
Oh.
There you go.
Gather up all the pumpkins and line them up on the sidewalk in the middle of the block. I guess you go to house, get all the pumpkins.
There you go.
Yeah. If somebody is flying a professional football or college flag, professional football or college, whatever, change their flag to their opposing team.
That could be
painful
for you.
That doesn't have to be a Halloween trick. Swap it out for a rival team and watch the fireworks. Okay?
Not good. That could get you in a lot of trouble.
As you're trick-or-treating in your neighborhood, get those little paper circles that you can buy, that stick-em circles, and put red ones, yellow ones, and blue ones on people's doors throughout the neighborhood. Make sure you put one on your own door. The next morning, everybody will be asking, what do the dots mean?
Yeah. Oh, those would be annoying to get off.
What do the dots mean? Who put it? Did somebody have a dot on you? Yeah.
That would be annoying.
Yeah.
That would be really bad.
Let's see. I did that one. Okay. Dress up, ring the doorbell. When somebody answers, say, pull my finger.
Or smell my flower and have one of those squirty flowers on your jacket, on your lapel.
Dress up like a Halloween decoration, and then move when people come near you. You see that one all the time.
That's scary, though. Even though you think that might happen, you're not ready for it, and then you get scared.
In the cooler, put some fake spiders into the ice. Somebody will find them sooner or later. I guess that's at a party.
Yeah.
Put some fake dentures in the Jell-O.
Yeah. By then, you're kind of.
Oh gosh, I saw this recipe. It was a horrible recipe. It was an idea, really. It was a cake, and instead of just baking the cake to look like, I think it was a porcupine or something. They actually put teeth in it, and they put they put dentures in there.
How horrible is that?
It looked horrible.
That's a lot of work. I don't get it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to eat it.
If you go on a hayride, have somebody laying face down in a ditch. So the kids see the person laying down and get scared.
Laying face down in a ditch.
Hey, your job is to lay face down in the ditch when we go past you.
Jeez.
Anyway, I always thought
that's crazy.
I always thought I'd dress up as a Bigfoot and just kind of walk across the street.
There you go.
Oh, yeah. You and Chad dressed up as a huge monster.
Oh man, I'll have to tell that story another day.
Yeah, that was a great one.
We were the tallest ghost in the neighborhood.
We helped the firefighters.
All right, Robin, we need a segue from pranks to donating blood.
Well, the best kind of Halloween prank you can do is to, when you go to Life South Community Blood Centers to donate blood, you bring that fake candy blood and give it to the phlebotomist while they're extracting the blood out of your arm, so you can potentially save 3 lives. And that way, when they're on their break, they can have some candy.
8 seconds. Galen, where's the bloodmobile today?
Perfect. We're at the Kmart in Bellevue, and we'll be there at 11 today.
All right, donate blood at the bloodmobile or at one of the 2 centers. Have a great day, Galen.
Oh, you guys are the best. Thanks, Phil.
Thank you.
Fox News Radio, I'm Karen McHugh. The Blade Runner goes to jail. South African track star Oscar Pistorius gets 5 years for the shooting death of his girlfriend.
It was almost as if the sentence was expected because Oscar Pistorius showed no reaction when sentence was delivered. There was very little reaction, too, from the Steenkamp's family.
Fox News Radio's Paul Tilsley, Reva Steenkamp's family said all they ever wanted was justice, and justice has been served. The CDC issued some new rules for nurses and hospital workers handling Ebola patients.
CDC Director Tom Frieden unveils new guidelines to prevent their own infection, repeated and regular training, the covering of all skin, and supervision. Critics say a lack of established procedure led to those nurses contracting the virus.
Fox Radio's Evan Brown. Another sighting of suspected cop killer Eric Freens keeping students in a northeastern Pennsylvania school district inside for a second day. Fox News, we report, you decide.
Fox News Early Prime, breaking down business news and its impact on your bottom line. Your world with Neil Cavuto.
That's how I do business. That's why I am business.
Bold positions and brash opinions on the topics America is buzzing about. The Five.
How do you think this will set in with the American people?
This will be the pulse of the nation.
Washington insight and political know-how from the best in the Beltway. Special report with Brett Baird.
The epicenter of the political world is here.
The #1 place for fair and balanced coverage. Fox News Channel.
What's wrong with working hard to make our lives and our kids' lives better? Nothing. At Fox Business, we don't have a problem with success. We have a very big problem with those who get in the way of it. We don't come out of the box bashing those who make money, just the politicians stealing it and the bureaucracies wasting it. We're not just sitting behind a desk. We're out in the field, on the floor, with the folks. Because when a story moves forward, so do we.
Fox Business, the power to prosper. Check your local listings.
Howdy,
folks. RL here to tell you about Dairy Queen's new $5 lunches. 4 models to choose from. We now have a bacon burger with extra bacon, a chili dog, and our famous chicken strips, including chicken wraps, grilled or crispy fried. All include a fry, a 21-ounce drink, and a sundae. So come on down to Dairy Queen Silver Springs, where we always treat you like kings and queens.
Let's face it, nowadays it can be hard to find American-made products, and that's something that Cabinet Sales of North Florida is well aware of. That's why they're an authorized dealer of Wellborn Cabinetry, family-owned and American-made since 1961. Cabinet Sales of North Florida is your answer for complete turnkey kitchen remodels and whole house cabinetry. Their cabinets are finished with solvent-based enamels for a long-lasting finish that's second to none. Available in an incredible selection of door styles and colors to choose from to turn your dream kitchen into a reality. In-house design and drawing services are available. Come by and see our displays for yourself at the Floors of the Villages, 3935 County Road 216 in Oxford, or Exquisite Design Kitchen and Bath in Bellevue, right across the street from the Bellevue Library. So whether you're looking for bookcases, kitchen, bath, or outdoor kitchen, Cabinet Sales of North Florida is your one-stop source of quality cabinets. For a free estimate, call 352-427-2647. That's 352-427-2647. Cabinet Sales of North Florida.
What you may have missed on the John Tesh Radio Show.
Not having friends or family is twice as harmful as obesity and has the same negative impact on your health as smoking 15 cigarettes a day or not getting any exercise. Because we're all squinting to see our tiny screens, we're creating wrinkles. So increase your font size to grandma size like I do. Men who aren't chivalrous send the message that they're not thoughtful and have no interest in showing compassion for other people.
Intelligence for your life on the John Tesh Radio Show. Don't miss this stuff.
You've got a garden and we've got a show for you called You've Got a Garden with your host, Master Gardener Carol Ann Baldwin. Carol Ann answers your questions about your flowers, your veggies, your grass, your trees, even questions about your bugs. And she's only on WOCA, so don't miss Carol Ann Baldwin and You've Got a Garden each Tuesday from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. right here on WOCA The Source.
News Talk 1370. WOCA invites you to discover your full business potential. News Talk Radio is the perfect environment for your advertising. WOCA's News Talk format pinpoints information-hungry, better educated, high-income adults. So use us to talk to them. Call 732-8000. 732-8000. We're Ocala News Talk Radio. News Talk 1370 WOCA.
Real estate is probably the largest and most personal investment that any of us will make. Monday, October 27th at 9:30 a.m., Bob Kennedy, owner of Berkshire Hathaway Home Services in Ocala, will be my guest to answer your questions and discuss what this brand will add to the local market. So tune in at 9:30 Monday morning and call 622-9622 with your questions. It pays to be an informed buyer or seller. This is news you can use from Berkshire Hathaway Home Services and WOCA.
The weather is brought to you by myfwc.com. Safe boating is no accident. Well, today, clouds and some sunshine. The high 83 to 87. Clear to partly cloudy tonight with lows ranging from about 60 inland to 68 on the coast. Tomorrow, sunshine filtered through some